Good morning, it's Alan from SpinX Vitality. Here we are, a student and a review coach. That's my new title. I'm a review coach at BJJ, Delray Beach, Florida. I'm a student. I'm a second-degree black belt. I'm on my 17th, maybe 18th year. I can't remember. And I refuse to quit. Why? Because I believe someday I could be good. My professor in New York said, Alan, don't quit. Someday you'll be good. Has that day come? I'm not sure. So here's one of the main quotes that I heard from a very prominent professor. It's not how good your jiu-jitsu is. It's how good jiu-jitsu is for you. Jiu-jitsu is fabulous for me. Now, the message of today, I took my notes, is we're going to have setbacks in life, in sports, more specifically in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's nothing you can do. You're going to have setbacks. It's not how tough you are after your injury or setback. It's what you do after the injury or setback. How smart are you during recovery? What are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing during my recovery from my kidney stones. Stay tuned. Here we go. I believe in visual training. There was an experiment done when I was in high school, and they took a basketball coach from the Midwest, I don't remember his name, and they said, Coach, we're going to do 3 types of testing. The first testing is all your athletes go to the foul shot every day, shoot 100 shots from the foul line, just like they do, and record the percentage. The second group sat in a chair. This is wild. Sat in a chair at the foul line, held the ball, never threw it. They closed their eyes and they imagined the ball rolling off their fingertips into the basket. Third group, they did nothing. They did nothing. They didn't sit, they didn't shoot, they didn't think about it. As you can imagine, the third group of doing nothing had a horrible score. The first group of shooting, the second group of visual imagery were so close. The coach said, you know what? On some days we're going to augment and supplement our foul shoot training by sitting in a chair, holding a ball, closing our eyes, and pretend we're shooting and hearing the whoosh, whoosh. That's a swish. The ball doesn't hit the backboard or rim. It goes right through the net. Whoosh. So where does that leave us? What's the message for today? During my rehab of my kidney stones, I'm going to have an operation, a cut, September 25th. I'll be out for, let's say, a month. During that month, what am I going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I have a technique book for every section of jiu-jitsu. As an example, we have sweeps. We have guard passes. We have submissions from the top. We have submissions from the bottom. We have escapes from the top. We have escapes from the bottom, etc., etc. Each section or category of training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I broke up and made a book. BJJ, Delray Beach, Florida. This is my technique book for me, so I can have visual imagery the days and times and weeks that I can't train. So from the closed guard, we have the Kimura, a worldwide famous technique. Everybody knows the Kimura. Some professors teach it hip out first. Some teach it with your left leg. Some teach it with your right leg. Some teach it with same side collar grip. Some teach it with a cross side collar grip. One of the things we are learning in jiu-jitsu that I'm learning and continuing to do is the communication. Same side collar grab. Same side. Left hand, same side. Cross side collar grip. Cross the hand. Under grip, over grip. Once you know the 1,000 or so commands, you can be able to train under the guidance of a professor when they say same side, same sleeve. Whoa, same side collar, same side sleeve. Cross collar, cross sleeve. It's really, really simple, fun, and expands your mind. So the arm bar from closed guard is just that. You're on the bottom. Your legs are wrapped around your training partner's hips above the belt line. You are on the bottom. You would think that someone who didn't know jiu-jitsu goes, oh my God, this guy's on the bottom. He's going to lose. Well, the bottom is more preferred in some situations in Brazilian jiu-jitsu than the top. As an example, close guard. Close guard is one of the most fundamental techniques you can do in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. From the close guard, we have the arm bar. There's nothing new about the arm bar. Yes, there is. Yes, there are. There are hundreds of variations. It doesn't matter. As long as you perfect the variation that works for your body type. Here comes another quote. Jiu-jitsu adapts to you. You don't adapt to jiu-jitsu. So for instance, I can't do a double leg takedown or I squat down, shoot in with my knees on the ground. Can't do it, but I can do an ankle pick. I can squat down, I can do the same side collar grab, and same side low hand does an ankle pick. There you go. Jiu-jitsu adapted to me. I don't adapt to jiu-jitsu. Understanding these tenets of jiu-jitsu will help your game immensely. I have to do differently than my training partner, who's a purple belt and 27 years old. He doesn't have to do the fundamentals of grab the collar, reach across, put the hand, push, arch the back, turn the hip, arch the toe, pull the middle finger back. These are exaggerations. He just opens his leg, whoop, triangle. I and the students that I'm working with and I'm reviewing for their next level, we go through the basic fundamentals, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You can cut those steps out during training, and we all have. We just grab and pull. But you need to know, grab, move your hip away, pull a little bit because you can't pull your training partner. He or she's too heavy, but you can move. What did I just say? Jiu-jitsu adapts to you. You don't adapt to jiu-jitsu. If you're big and strong and outweigh your training partner, rah! I like that. Rah! You can pull them into an arm drag and pull them into a position where you could take the back. But if you're a little bit older, a little bit weaker, a little bit lighter, a little bit slower, you have to have flawless technique. And that's the purpose of this video. I'm developing flawless technique through my technique book. Whoa, flawless technique through the technique book. It doesn't get simpler than that. Visual imagery. I may sit here and I may go, I'm looking now at the technique book. I may go through and go, oh, that's where the hand is. Oh, he didn't grab at the elbow, he grabbed right below, right above, on the inside of the elbow, on the outside of the elbow. Hey, grab the elbow. There's 5 different grabs. Be specific, coach. That's what I'm doing. I'm pretending that I'm my own coach. I'm pretending that I'm my own student, listening to my own coach, which is me, and I review. I go deep, deep, deep into it and only hope that I can remember during live training. Stay tuned. Here we go.